Hi, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will discuss about the basically how the masturbation will affect your physiology, so your body. So in this video, we will discuss about the masturbation effect in your body and what is the reason which that will lead to change your body physiology and what is the type of addiction. This is the basically remember that the masturbation is like a natural sexual process is like a addiction because when you will stimulate yourself through external environment, for example the videos or something which that will change your internal physiology, and that internal physiology we will discuss now. So the masturbation we will now discussing. So when the stimulation like vision, the touch, as well as listening or other things, which that will stimulate the higher brain cortex of this person. Let's suppose. So this person basically is a young and the early period of the puberty. It will become again the puberty level, so it will be change their mind, their physiology, and increase the here is the luteinizing hormone, and the it is the brain after the stimulation. The hypothalamus contain corticotropic releasing factor which that stimulate the adenohypophysis to release the corticotropic releasing hormone, and in this way here is the pudendal nerve fiber which that stimulate and release to bind with the testes of the as well pudendal nerves through a parasympathetic nervous system for erection, while the sympathetic nervous system responsible for the ejaculation. So remember that things. This is the continuous, and that is cycle will occur. And basically, on the other hand, when the sympathetic nervous system activation will lead to also produce the corticotropic releasing hormone, which that is lead to anxiety and stress, and the adrenal gland produce from the cortex of the adrenal gland to produce cortisol will enter into the blood circulatory system, and in this way, rise of the cortisol will lead to stress, increase anxiety and depression. This stress, anxiety and depression basically will lead to trigger also for the parasympathetic nervous system activation to again erection of the penis for again getting the reward. But action of the masturbation which that will lead to change the physiology and the breakdown of the muscle and other things because the stress, anxiety and depression due to the cortisol hormone production. So remember that things basically is the stress will be increased, not decreased, but for a while the stress can be decreased, but remember that. So let's suppose is before masturbation, the testosterone will be normal in level but rapidly increase. That is the beneficial effect can be, but remember that this testosterone will be used again for the production of sperms and recovery. So in this way, the muscle will not use because no chance to grow the muscle because every time the testosterone is using for the grow for the production of the sperm, so it is impossible. So here is the serum testosterone level increase significantly over time from before erection to the moment of ejaculation, and decrease to the pre-erection level, the level 10 minute after ejaculation. The pre-erection is the 5.86 plus or minus and 2.45 nanogram per ml, while at ejaculation the 7.05 to plus minus 3.61 nanogram per ml should be, and in this way the 10 minute after the ejaculation should be 6.22, and in this way remember that things after ejaculation the increase of the testosterone. So remember that this testosterone increase will use to again synthesis the synthesis of the sperms, and that is why the sperm production will increase. But on the other hand, the muscle weakness will be increased because and bones density will be decreased. Basically, the sperm production and the muscle weakness and the bone density will be decrease. So on the other hand, here the pituitary gland also stimulate after the masturbation to produce luteinizing hormone will trigger the sperm production, same mechanism. So in the female is same mechanism, remember. So let's begin to understand the sign and symptom of masturbation, the weakness, the decline, energy, and the problem in your education, because you are busy in the masturbation, so you will not work correctly, and the personal life is suffering because of masturbation, because when you are masturbating, so that your personal life, your partner will be feel awkward and different, so your relationship can be break. And on the other hand, the leave the social appointment early to masturbate, and that is why the masturbator will not live with the social communication, live with the family or other things. Let's begin to understand the disease and complication can be occur through a masturbation. The number one is the Peyronie's disease and erectile dysfunction, and the compulsive masturbation disorder is known as the chain mechanism. So anyhow, this is the basically is the process which that change the physiology. So remember, the increase the testosterone for the against sperm production but not muscle. So in this process, basically the changes of the physiology which that will lead to addiction, because the dopamine release more. When the dopamine will release more, so you will excite more, and after the excitation you require more excitement through releasing of the dopamine. It means you will want to more sexual desire, more libido, and it is the chain process which that occur again and again, because that is the basically the hormonal changes and increase the testosterone and other processes which that will lead to damage your body continuously. But remember that thing, the natural process, the basically the partnership and the marriage or other process which that is the totally natural, but the sexual this is the use for the sexual reproduction, and it will give the pleasure, because the sympathetic nervous system activation to again parasympathetic nervous system activation for relaxation will not occur due to the masturbation. So that is why masturbation is basically a stimulation your genital through a hand or other process. So that is totally bad, because this is not a natural process, and your love ability to your partner will be decreased as well as other processes. But some people believe that the 1 month or one time in a month or one time in a week which that is good. I don't know, because just remember that the masturbation is the non partnership, so it means the unnatural process which that is basically stimulate, and in this way it can be a possible one time in a month or two time. But remember that things you should change yourself, and you should adopt yourself as a quit the masturbation, like a smoking when you are going to the smoke or other things. That is all things will be able will be good if you will adopt yourself. So if you are doing good for yourself, that is all things will be important. Due to the physiological processes will be changed, and you will totally lose yourself. And on the other hand, the basically is the stimulation of the masturbation can be due to the breakup or other process or anxiety, depression, and the inflammation, or you are feeling sad and you want to excite yourself and you will change yourself. That is all things. But remember that is excitement or happiness will not possible due to the masturbation, but you should adapt yourself with a good happiness and get the good happiness. How it is possible? Basically the original partner as well as other things, and don't depend to the fake illustration which that is doing the whole population throughout the world, which that is changing. And in this way, this is the basically the singularity, we are going to the singularity, and in this way the sexual reproduction is becoming slow, while the singularity will increase, which that means the it will be give the proudiness and the selfish and other problems which that is arising due to this problem. But that natural process, you should adopt yourself, and you should adapt naturally, and do like good things, that is important things, which that is you should do good. Good mean the truth in the nature wise you should change. So in this way you can understand better, and you can learn more about the other things, when you will not do these bad things, because it is bad. Many people are saying that is good and it is very enough for younger person and enjoy yourself. This is not. Basically it is a natural process, because when you will put your hand in the genitals, that basically is the wrong thing, and that is not good. So I hope you make sense about this video. So next video we will discuss about the other problems, and I am also making the handwritten tutorial. We can learn a lot of things if you are a biomedical students, and I am making the handwritten tutorial. If you want to like this video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share, and check that video, which that is handwritten tutorial, and that is the lecture type, and that you can learn more if you are an expert and medical profession and medical professional, you can learn a lot of things. So thanks for watching. Bye.